thank the representative of Guyana and pass the floor to the representative of the United States.
Thank you, Madam President. And before I begin, let me congratulate you on assuming the presidency and assure you of my government's full support as you carry out your duties. I'd also like to congratulate Japan for its very successful presidency in March. Assistant Secretary General Chiari, thank you for your briefing. Colleagues, as the White House has stated, the United States had no involvement in the reported strike yesterday in Syria. Neither did we know about it ahead of time. We have communicated this directly to Iran. We cannot confirm any information about this event. As we gather details, one thing is clear. Iran and its proxy and partner groups need to avoid escalating tensions in the region. Indeed, since the October 7 terrorist attack on Israel, the United States has repeatedly warned Iran not to take advantage of the situation to escalate its long-standing proxy war against Israel and other actors. Iran has ignored this warning. Terrorists and other armed groups, some backed by the Syrian regime and Iran, have used Syrian territory to plot and launch attacks on Israel and U.S. facilities and personnel. Along the Blue Line, the Iranian-backed and armed Hezbollah attacks Israel regularly. In the Red Sea, Iranian-backed Houthis have violated international law and repeatedly attacked commercial and merchant vessels. Iranian-backed groups also have attacked U.S. diplomatic facilities in Iraq and attacked U.S. military personnel engaged in the fight against ISIL-Daesh. Iran's hand is evident in the actions of all of these terrorists and proxy and partner groups. We have repeatedly warned the Syrian regime to curb Iran's destabilizing actions on its territory. We also have long-standing concerns regarding the use of Syrian territory to launch attacks on neighboring countries. For example, on March 31, an Israeli fighter jet reportedly intercepted a suspicious aerial target making its way toward Israel from the direction of Syria. And on numerous occasions since October 7, we have seen rockets, armed drones, and other weaponry being launched from Syrian territory toward Israeli positions in and around the Golan Heights. We have taken steps in self-defense to respond to attacks on U.S. military personnel conducting operations against Daesh in Syria and Iraq. We will not hesitate to defend our personnel and repeat our prior warnings to Iran and its proxies not to take advantage of the situation. Again, an attack in which we had no involvement or advanced knowledge to resume their attacks on U.S. personnel. Even as we continue to learn more about this incident, it seems clear that every member of this Council should reiterate that all states, including Iran and Syria, have a responsibility to avoid the path of escalation, to stop arming and advising terrorist groups, and to rein in the actions of proxies who threaten regional peace and security. Madam President, 2 final points. I want to be clear. We do not yet have confirmation of the status of the building that was struck in Damascus. Any confirmed attack on property that was in fact a diplomatic facility would be of concern to the United States. Diplomatic missions and their property, as well as official diplomatic residences, must be protected, even and especially in times of armed conflict. As I noted earlier, we are also concerned by reports that terrorist leaders and elements were allegedly present at this facility and condemn Iran's continued coordination, training, and arming of terrorists and other violent extremists. Colleagues, we are saddened and gravely concerned by reports of an IDF airstrike on the World Central Kitchen convoy. This incident is yet a further reminder that Israel needs to do much more to protect humanitarian personnel and facilities in Gaza. It is unacceptable and inexplicable that nearly 6 months into this conflict, Israeli military deconfliction mechanisms are not functioning appropriately. We join other countries who lost citizens in this incident in calling for a transparent and comprehensive investigation. This must not happen again. Thank you, Madam President.